But first, we are following breaking news after reports of multiple reports, that is, of shots fired. Multiple scenes right now on the interstate. The incident was reported just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. Law enforcement are responding to a scene on Interstate 3990 near mile marker 125. That is right on the cusp of Dane County and Columbia County here. All lanes of the interstate near DeForest are closed because of that. North of DeForest, looking south to Madison, it's looking pretty backed up there. Law enforcement is rerouting traffic. State Patrol, Dane County deputies, along with other departments, all handling this investigation at this time. And we do have our Chris Gothner near the scene that's causing the traffic backup. Chris, what are you seeing right now out there?
Hey, Danica. Well, we don't know much about what is going on here, but what we do see is a bunch of law enforcement. In fact, law enforcement from at least 3 different agencies, Columbia County, Dane County, plus the State Patrol and the DCI, but we do not know what exactly they are investigating right now. It appears that this Chevy Blazer right here on the interstate, which is cleared off except for law enforcement, it has something to do with what they're investigating here. We saw deputies and officers taking pictures in this Blazer, this gray Chevy Blazer. The interstate is closed off. We also saw med flight here leaving. We don't know who they were leaving with, if they were leaving with a patient. We also saw someone being loaded into a stretcher into a DeForest ambulance. So it appears somebody is injured in some sort of situation here. We're trying to learn what exactly is happening here. We will keep you certainly posted on this on air and on channel3000.com. Danica?
Chris, I just want to ask you a quick question here. I know we saw med flight flying. Can you, from your vantage point, see any of the traffic from either direction, get any sense of how far the backup is?
Well, the backup, I believe it is County Road DM. It stretches well past that. I believe County Road I think it is where we really saw the backup. That would be heading northbound. I'm not sure exactly where the backup begins heading southbound. Have not seen that. Actually, let me take a look here. It looks like traffic is backed up pretty well past here. And I had seen some people congregating that might have been people who were just stuck in their cars. And it looked like officers and troopers were pushing them back.
Yeah, Chris, we're taking a look at the DOT, a very shaky DOT camera there that showed that backup. We appreciate your reporting here. Yeah, absolutely. Chris Gothner reporting for us right outside of DeForest there. And it has been a story we've been following all day, and now breaking news about the man shot by police on the interstate. We start our coverage with some video just into our newsroom of the suspect we're told an officer shot and injured. We do want to warn you, this video is graphic, and the man in it is talking on a telephone. You can hear him reacting to the scene right on I-3990. Again, the video we're about.
I think somebody's fixing to run because they got stop sticks out. There's a guy walking around in the middle of the highway. Oh, he just got shot.
What?
Somebody just got shot in the middle of the interstate.
That right there, video taken by Joel Graves around 3:20 this afternoon, and we're learning more about the timeline leading up to this scene that you're seeing right here. Now, according to the State Department of Justice, the series of violent events started with a homicide this morning in West Allis. That's where police were searching for a suspect they believe shot a man in an apartment around 7 this morning. That 31-year-old man later succumbed to his injuries. West Allis officers were not able to locate the suspect. Then a person of interest in that shooting was reported to be threatening churchgoers at a West Allis church. Now, sometime after that situation, officers say that same suspect was involved in another shooting. This one, a drive-by in Sauk County that sparked a police chase down I-90 eastbound this afternoon. We're told one person was injured in that shooting. That chase leading more than 35 miles south near mile marker 125 outside of DeForest. And that's where the situation all ended tonight. Investigators from the state, Dane County, and other agencies blocked off that area for hours to look into what happened. And we have complete team coverage tonight on this story. Leah Linscheid has more on the major traffic problems caused by this incident. But we're going to start with our Chris Gothner, who has been close to the scene outside of DeForest all afternoon and joins us with what we know about the two situations. Chris?
Yeah, hey, Danica. Right now, I am in Columbia County, just over the Dane County line in the town of Arlington. I'm going to show you the situation right now where police still have the southbound lanes of 39, 90, 94 closed, and they're taking traffic off the road and directing them onto another route right now. So we're still trying to process just what went on here today, and so I'm going to give you a rundown of what happened. So as Danica just said, police believe this suspect was involved in a homicide this morning in West Allis. Police say that suspect ended up in Sauk County today, where they believe he was involved in a drive-by shooting with 2 other suspects. Now, we don't know how or when he got to Sauk County, but deputies and troopers say they pursued him down I-90 through Columbia County and eventually stopped him at mile marker 124 south of the Columbia County line. That's roughly in the town of Vienna. Officers shot the man, injuring him. Now, we only know that that was not a Dane County deputy. We don't know what agency that officer was with. MedFlight was on scene there. Deputies were collecting evidence from a tan silver Chevy Blazer that was parked at the scene. That's likely the suspect's car. The DCI was also involved. Now, both lanes were also closed for a while, and now just the southbound lanes, as we said before, are closed. We're continuing to keep an eye on this and continuing to process this for more information, and we'll certainly have more on-air, online, and likely on News 3 this morning. So we will keep an eye on this. Danica.
Yeah, Chris Gothner reporting for us tonight, just in Columbia County.